be a pro and a strength.
That's so true. And I think too, I think people, especially in our culture, I think people are so scared that the light is going to get stolen from them. They
Absolutely.
laugh too much or they give too much game, you know, and I just,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
100%.
So I got to ask you, how did you push through the noise? I mean, everybody comes to Hollywood, want to be famous, want to sing, act, dance, and do these things. How are you able to push through? And do you feel like you had to work like even 10 times harder, considering that the market is saturated with people who don't make it?
Yeah, I definitely had to work harder, and I'm still having to work harder because you can't control the climate of the industry. And so there are certain interests, and like right now, which is the whole debate about R&B and mainstream versus independent artists. Like, what's being pushed is typically what the mainstream artists are doing, which is not the type of music that the consumers are saying that they want at the forefront. They want the more, the R&B that we know and love. And so to be able to do that, it takes a lot of discipline and a lot of patience, because you have to understand it's such a slow burn. Like, it may take you forever to really see the return in what you're investing in the art. And so you have to have like a completely different understanding of what you're doing. You have to be very clear as far as your purpose, because that's going to be your driver. Because more often than not, you're probably going to feel underappreciated and overlooked. You're not going to get the looks that you feel like you deserve for what you're putting into it. But you always have the opportunity to reevaluate, is that what you're in it for? Or you look at it as legacy. And that's how I look at it. I look at it as legacy and career building, because 10, 15 years from now, I'll still be able to do shows off of these same songs that may not have been competitive based on what mainstream was requiring, but this was always the music that matched my goal, which was to be able to do music for the rest of my life.